Hello, multi-headed boss tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV the After Years with me, BlueAnkylo. In the last episode, we beat, I believe, the twin-headed dragon and the three-headed Cerebus. I've switched it back to Waning Moon, and we shall find some more bosses from Final Fantasy III from these crystals, I would expect. I believe there will be an Ahriman, and I always forget the fourth one from this set. Maybe Echidna or something? Aw, don't banish my planet. So what do we get? Echidna! Yay! Alright, so, first off, it seems to have flare, and it hits. It definitely hits. So we might try some shell buffing. I don't know for sure if that's gonna work against flare, but it's worth a shot. Oh, we should have walked into this with okay, we're gonna need float. I should have used the spider silk out of Rydia there. Yeah, okay, Echidna is quick, flare and quake is pretty damaging. Alright, well, Rosa's the only one with float. We have to get that up. And then we're going to try to get a little baby cure out of Theodora. And we got to keep getting people hasted. Alright, so, yeah, I should have taken this one a little bit more seriously. I did mention not too long ago that the boss fights were getting more difficult. So, it's been a few days since I recorded the last session, so, that's my excuse. Ah! Golbez. You just keep taunting for a little bit longer. Just until we're all healed up and buffed up a little better. Alright, healing is good. So we need one more haste and 3 more shells. I guess I'll let Kane do the final hasting. Yeah, we'll start doing some damage. Alright, let's see how much this hurts. We've got 2 castings of shell. Well, it might not work on flare, to be honest. I got lots of X potions. Alright, that'll be 4 shells. And then everyone's been hasted, floated, and we should be good to go. Okay. Time for the DPS. Yeah, I mean, you know how it is in these kind of RPGs. You get all your buffs up first and your debuffs on the enemy if you want, and then you start unleashing. So Rydia can do enough damage on her own. Rosa, I like to keep on sort of heal duty. Those guys are hitting max. I guess let's see if he likes being flared himself. I could just use Golbez's normal attack, perhaps. $6 grand's pretty good, though. Okay, let's see if we do like a normal attack from Theodora and Kane. If that adds up. No, it doesn't add up quite as much. So it would be 7,000, a little bit over 7,000 damage, rather than the band of 10k, 999.99. Now, I should test out Meteor, but usually the big problem with Meteor is it takes forever to cast. So, like I could tell Golbez use Meteor, but it probably will take like 3 or 4 turns worth of time. We still don't have Holy yet. Might as well put in a Blessing. Not much for Rosa to do here. Yeah. Okay, so the problem with the echidna, in my opinion, not enough HP. By the time we were all buffed, it could barely hurt us, and then it died in just a couple rounds. So we could have just skipped the buffing and just rushed it, I think. If we just had Rosa on healing, and let everyone else do DPS. That's not very nice. These are definitely different crystals. Fancy arrows and a fancy bow. Alright, someone mentioned that maybe I should consider, I'm a little bit behind on comments obviously, that I should test out some bows with Cedor, because I believe someone was telling me the, I think it was the Yoichi bow added like plus 10 to all your stats or something, or at least strength. So basically, let's compare here, because technically Cain could also use, instead of the Gigant Axe, I could give him the Excalibur, I think. Golbez couldn't use Excalibur, but his Holy Lance is pretty awesome. So basically, like, what am I thinking here? We're at a 14 times multiplier of 156. That's the important number. So we'll just unequip this stuff, put on the Perseus bow and the Perseus arrows. Now these may be meant for Rosa anyway, we'll see. The Perseus arrows? I must have missed them. There. So 143 attack and a 13 times multiplier. So it's less damage. I mean, I could put him in the back row like that. But with no shield, he gets less defense and less overall attack power. So let's see, 74 strength. If I gave him the other bow that you guys were talking about, yeah, that one, the Yoichi bow definitely gives him the plus 10 strength, which is better. But no, it's still not good enough. It wasn't a terrible idea, but I like my way best. I like this way better. Someone was also mentioning how they thought the adamant armor was more of a waste because it took 3 pieces of adamant, but it provides protection against all status effects, which is really, really good. Now, there may be other items that I can put on my frontliners that give that eventually, like the crystal mail. Perhaps there's other options like that, but the adamant gloves and helmet didn't provide status protection like that. Although you would get the plus 5 to all your stats. It's, you know, they're not, I'm not saying one's way better than the other, I like having status protection. Guaranteed. So I'm pretty sure this is Ahriman that will cast Death Doom or Death Count on us, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Yeah. Same thing every time. So, and then he castes us. Now in this situation, we might not have time to really mess around with our own buffing. Let's Spider Silk him. So I don't think we can counter... I don't think there's any way to get rid of Doom. I'm gonna try, but I don't think that'll work. No. So... kind of puts us in a weird position here. I should have saved before this fight, just in case it went bad. Basically, don't waste time. Rydia's gonna die already. That's kind of terrible, actually. Wow, it seems like the Doom counter went really quick. I want to try to get... Shoot. I was hoping I could get an Arise off on someone before... Nope. Oh, we're dead. That was terrible! So, the Doom counter seems to go way faster than it did in the original series. So I'm gonna have to find a way of dealing with that. I need to, like, split up, how much, like, who's taking, like I need people to die at different intervals. That sucks. Well, I have to refight the first boss, so I'm going to put a pause in the video here, and I will meet you guys back once I'm ready for Alrayman again. That was surprising how fast the counter went down, actually, for me. So, I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Alright, folks, we're back, and the only thing I haven't done it again yet, but the only thing I've done so far is change the battle speed down. I had noticed before that at number 1 here, battles do go really, really fast, and I guess I just can't mess around with this fight. I have to be ready to Phoenix down and whatnot. Otherwise, I mean, there's probably some strategies I could think up, but I mean, I'm used to this kind of Ahriman death count thing, but usually you don't die before you can kill him. Like, I think compared to the original, the timers go down really, really fast here. And there's nothing you can do to remove it. I think I checked that again. I sort of knew there wasn't anything anyway, but all you can do is slow him down, and then just try to revive people when they die. There's no like life 3 type effect, so that you can preventatively resurrect someone before they die. Auto life or something like that. Now, he doesn't have a ton of HP again, but, we'll see if we can get enough damage in here. I don't know. I mean, you can see, by being a little bit slower on the overall, battle speed, I can get the commands in a lot more efficiently here. So this might be enough, just not wasting time. I'm gonna leave you on reserve there, Rosa. Okay. As long as I can get somebody back up. I would have preferred to resurrect Cain here, but this gives me the cycle I need at least. Barely. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Now, preferably he would cast Doom on us before I revive everyone. Now, I don't think he'll cast that again for a while. So we'll be able to get some hits in this time, and we'll only have 2 people die. I mean, the trick is basically getting someone so that we don't all die at the same time, basically. Like, we just need to alternate a little bit, and then we're fine. So I suppose one good strategy might be starting this battle with 1 or 2 people dead, or even 3 people dead. That way, he can cast Doom on the whole party, you just Phoenix down the other 2 or 3 people, and then you've always got sort of a cycle where 2 or 3 people are up, and he can't kill everyone at the same time, basically. And then he's basically... he can't win. I don't think he has any, well, he's already dead, yeah. Okay, so he's not really a hard fight, it's just... I must have had the battle speed a little bit too quick, and everyone died before I could get a Phoenix down, just on that first try. So, there you go, that's how to do it better. That one was much more of a jerk than the original Final Fantasy IV one, for sure. Give me something good. Ah, it's great, but it's for someone I'm not using. The Masamune, one of my favorite ninja-type blades, cast haste. I don't think anyone will be able to use that, unfortunately. That'll be Edge and the ninjas. Unless you're playing Final Fantasy I, which anyone can use the Masamune. Yeah. Now, also, because he was a flying unit, I didn't even think of this, I probably could have equipped a spear here and done double damage from Cain. I don't really have any good secondary spears, though. The Holy Lance is great, but nothing else has quite that high an attack power. Okay, well, we win. Just burn some MP here. Okay, so I expect that's all for this room. Let's put a save down, because I don't want to have to do that fight again. Also, upgrade my battle speed, because with all those random encounters, we don't want to have to go super slow. Oops. There we are. So yeah, I had a couple strategies like, well, like I said, leaving a couple people dead. I could have tried using more of Cain's jump, because that might have delayed his doom timer. A little bit at least. And also I was thinking technically I could use Edward's hide. I'm pretty sure when he's hiding it doesn't use the doom counter either. There's probably some more. I can't remember if anyone in this game gets an ability that they sacrifice themselves to resurrect everyone else, but that kind of thing would be nice. So, back to random encounters. Make sure everyone's on some sort of attack, and we'll go back to auto. Alright. B13. Sounds like we're playing bingo. No, we don't fight these. These guys are a waste of time. Too much hassle. Too much HP, not enough reward. I guess I'll try. Gets 3 attacks. It actually did quite a lot of damage. But it doesn't have a lot of HP. So that's fine. Whoop-de-whoop. I mean, you know, getting some more HP is not going to kill us, so I'll still do these random battles. But I'm not going to put any real thought into them. I suppose I could continue trying out Rydia's break. Her break dancing skills are pretty awesome. But the encounter rate, oh. Imagine if I fought all these proto-death masks. Each battle takes, you know, at least a few minutes, if not more. We'd be here a very long time. Huh. Duke Marlborough. How tough will you be? Not bad. We should all be immune to bad breath. If all he can do is 1,000 damage for a hit, that's nothing. Nope. It just seems like the proto-death masks, the one I fought earlier just had so much HP, and it was such a pain with all of the reflected flare and stuff. It's, you know, it's just not fun. And you can't heal your own guys because you'll have reflect on everybody. Counter stop, that's fun. I think we'll be immune to it because of the status resistance. Oh, also, just a reminder, I have not gone back and farmed for tail drops yet. I'm thinking about it, maybe, but for now, I'm pretty much okay not doing that. I have to go, I have to look up the guide for exactly which floor and which phase of the moon, and then I'd go back and fight all of these dragons, actually, just on a specific floor under the right phase of the moon. And if I'm lucky, I would get some rare drops. That sounds interesting. So big picture, this would have been a good armor for Theodore, specifically. Or probably anyone Lunarian, so Golbez, Theodore's, and Cecil, I assume. I guess overall that probably gives us better stats. It seems to be better than the Crystal Mail a little bit. Yeah, so we're looking at, 80 versus 87 here. And then that way, the person with no shield has the adamant armor. Sure. I do have my spare ribbon. Someone was talking about the cat ear hood as well. If I knew I had full status protection, I might take it off and put something with more magic defense on. Or speed, I believe it adds. But I like my status protection. I do like the fact that we can kind of gain a little bit of our MP back via blessing just randomly. Not a big deal, right? Oh. Alright. Yeah, I know what that is. I'm gonna want to save before I fight that one. That's where things are likely to get challenging real fast. Now, I have high hopes that we'll be okay, but... I would definitely like a save spot. See? Look how good status protection is. You don't have to worry about stuff like that. You did not even prolong the inevitable at all there, dude. We barely even get to hear the battle theme. Starts up, plays the first verse, and then battle over. White Fang, that's not very good. Okay, so don't forget, optional death bot on this floor. Just want to find the closest save point and we'll go fight it. Nope. I said no! Okay, come on, give me a safe spot. Not a random battle. I wonder, are these things actually giving me, like, good amounts of experience for this phase of the game now? I should have a look, like... I think we're getting, like, 5,000 experience per fight, give or take. I'm curious if that's, like... Okay, that was 11,000. That was considerably more. So how is that compared to the next level? That's 114,000. So it looks like we must need... We've done a few battles since Kane got a level up, I think. So probably say 150,000 experience, give or take. That's 15 battles per level up. And I think this guy gives us less experience. It's definitely slowing down, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that guy only gives you 4,300. So the Fiend Dragon is less worthwhile. So I learned my lesson. Don't bother with Fiends. The Duke is really good for XP comparatively, so we'll still kill him. Okay. Oh, you have to fight to get a save spot. That's annoying. Well, I don't play by your rules. what do we have? Gilgamesh? What are you doing here? I didn't need to save. Nah, it doesn't work, Gilgamesh. That doesn't work either. Seems like he's strong against Holy Elemental. He probably is not strong against being murdered by water dragons. I would just... No. Don't you beat up on Rosa. Alright, so if Holy Elemental's bad... I don't really have a good secondary sword here. I guess I could switch over to that bow combination, hey? Alright, let's do that. This wasn't what I was planning on doing, but here you go. We'll try out those Perseus arrows after all. Should be more. Barely. I don't know if that really counted, actually. Oh, you know, I probably could have done Cedar and Kane's crossband. I bet you that would lose the elemental effect. And he has to have sword equipped. Of course it is. This one had a nice long animation while I switched over weapons, right? Oh, that's actually not what I meant to do. We'll do the band next round. Ah, roar! He's getting really mad. I guess, you know, normally you should put a couple debuffs, right? I don't take him seriously. It's just Gilgamesh. Oh, come on, I didn't even get one band. Immediately berserked. By the time I have my band set up, I wouldn't be surprised if we could have just auto-battled this entire one out. And I'm also disappointed that Battle on the Big Bridge, the song, is not playing right now. This is all your fault, Gilgamesh. It's not very nice. Okay, you stop that. Just kidding. Too bad. No protection for you. Why do I even try? This stuff never works. Did a lot of damage. Maybe I should be taking him more seriously. Maybe he's almost dead already, though. Uh-oh. Rydia, no! Person. Taking things too easily. Bartz? No, Bartz isn't here. Aw, Rydia misses out on the experience. Well, he was a pretty easy fight. I just slightly overestimated my strength there a little bit. Didn't heal up quick enough. And I thought Dispel would work rather than healing up instead of I used Dispel. Excalibur. Good thing we got that. Yeah, you shouldn't be scared. He's mostly comic relief. And he has a really good theme song if you play Final Fantasy V, which might happen one of these days on this channel. you know. Hey, new dad. Don't be a sulky teen. Come on, Theodore. Huh? Every time. Ooh. Some common ground, perhaps? Well, hate's a strong word, but he's not a very good dad. Oh, hope that's not foreshadowing. By any means necessary. At least he didn't say, huh. We have to stop this moon. Yeah, there you go. Kane, parenting +1. Ooh. Theodore continues to get better at jumping. I like it. Well, we're gonna test that out next episode as we go back and at least give a try on fighting the death robot. So, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for giant robot battles.